Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Avant here on the FTOG server. I am very happy to see that a lot of you guys have good humor and understood that this right here. When I left Grok in the last episode, that book about being against the rules and regulations of an imaginary spawn shop association, that was all in good fun, and I really appreciate all the likes on that video. A lot of you guys really enjoyed it. I'm happy about that. But I have to mention that a few of you don't seem to have a sense of humor, and I'm a little shocked about that. Some people left me some pretty negative feedback on that video. I don't want to go into it, but I was actually laughing about it because I think it's kind of funny that people took that so serious. Grok knew about it, he had fun with it and so on, and you guys can see something happened over to my spawn shop. And we're gonna go over there and check it out now. And again, he changed it over. This was all in good fun, guys. Yeah, I'm still cracking up about some of these comments. Anyway, so let's see what this book here says. This is my TNT. This is painted stone slabs, so I'm pretty sure they come straight from over there to over here. Improper logo use, first and last notice. Pursuant to FTOG bylaws as recorded in section 3, paragraph 6, subclause 2A, all FTOG logo representations must include the following colors, starting from the top, going clockwise: yellow, red, green, blue. Your prismarine shop at spawn, while tastefully done without any visible cobble or chiseled cobble, is in violation of the aforestated FTOG logo requirements because the blue and red colors are reversed, like a Dummkopf. You have 3 days to... What? You have 3 days to the FTOG legal requirements, or the shop will be forcefully removed and all goods confiscated to be hoarded by Grok for his nefarious uses. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at this here. Okay. I think he is right. That's kind of funny. Yeah, there's a logo right here. This is how it's supposed to be. You know, I designed this logo and stuff for the website and so on. So, but I guess when I was building it like this. I was looking at it this way. And if you... No, wait, I was looking at this way. No, that's wrong also. Because then yellow's on the bottom. I must have simply just not paid attention to it. So I'm glad Grok pointed this out. And ooh, who's flying over there? I think. Oh god. What's happening? Oh. Hello? What's going on here? What happened to my FPS? Link, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why do I only get 30 FPS? Something is happening. I did update the mod pack today. We're on version 110 now. I added immersive engineering and also a small mod called Signals, which I can't wait to play around with. And that adds railcraft-like symbols. Signals. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out why my FPS all of a sudden so bad. And it started with Link came in the area. What is he doing? Uh-oh, Link's out for something. Anyways, update today, and unfortunately we had to get rid of a mod. It's was the storage network mod. We had that since the first Avant in 1.89, where we actually had to close down the public server because of it. It got so out of hand. And then we had it in Avant 2 for a while. And the red goes on this side here, yes. Wouldn't that be funny if I put it back the exact same way? So yeah, unfortunately that was taken out. So make sure that if you have storage networks on your single player or on your server, that you get all your items out first before you run the upgrade. Because otherwise you will lose all the items. I don't know what is going on right now with FPS. So let's check on the map. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Alright, we're gonna have to sneak over here and check what's going on. Why is the FPS so bad here? What is he doing now? Look at him. Oh, that's why he broke a storage drawer, and now there is 17 billion dirt. All right, I'm out of here. I'm not. I'm out of here. I had nothing to do with it. You guys saw it. I had nothing to do with it. Let's get out of here so our FPS... Ooh, let's check here real quick. Okay, this is new. Cooked broccoli. And broccoli seeds. This is nice right here. This is also really nice. The freebies, I appreciate everything that people drop off. And let's check. Bam, 120 FPS. Alright, good. So, spawn is fixed. I'm gonna keep this book for memorabilia. And I wanted to first show you guys a little project that I've been working on that's gonna take me a couple more days, I think. And that is, I split up the animals a little more. I got chickens. Oh no, I don't want to pick that gobbledygook up. Did I already pick it up? No, good. I split it up. I got chickens, pigs, sheep, and cows. And I also added some carrots over here to grow, so I can automatically breed the pigs. Because I made a soul shard for every one of these. Chickens, I'm up to 156 kills. Cows, I am up to 168. Let's just go through here real quick. Sheep, 150. And pigs 156. And how I did that is I added Soul Stealer 5 to the sword. Okay, I got the book and I combined 2 Soul Stealer 4 actually to make a Soul Stealer 5, and I added it to the sword. And I want to keep going until I have all 4 of these at tier 5 Soul Shard. And then I'm going to set up something cool, I think cool, at spawn. For everybody to use, so if anybody needs any of these items, they can just turn on the Soul Shard spawners there, and then get everything they want. So, now let's get started with today's project, and that is going to be in the mod Environmental Tech. I really want to get this going, and you guys see I got a big hole over here, and I got a big hole over there. And the plan for today is I want to have 2 solar panels, one here and one there, and then underneath one of them we're going to have a ore void miner, and on the other one we're gonna have a resource void miner. Now I can only go to tier 2 solar panels and tier 2 of these miners today, because if I want to go higher we need this mica here, and this mica you only get from the resource void miner. I know I could just grab some from Grok's shop at spawn, but I figured we're gonna start with the tier 2s first and actually see how fast they are. Maybe we don't even need to go up to tier 3 and tier 4, right? Tier 4 is very expensive. Because I actually would like to get rid of this over here. And not really get rid of it, but I'm probably gonna retire it. Just turn it off and so on. Because, I don't know, you know, I got all these resources. I got really a lot of stuff, especially diamonds I had to get a lot. I got a lot of quartz, which I'm gonna use for different projects. So, for example, those kind of things like quartz, if I need for a certain build that I want to do at spawn, you know, then I can just plant 3 times quartz here and just, you know, get mass amounts of quartz and so on. But overall, I would like to try out and play around with this environmental tech today. So, if you have never done it and you're starting the pack after today's update, I noticed that when you log in on a new character, you now get this digital guide in the beginning, just like you get the Tinker's Construct book. That very first one, the Materials in Me or something, whatever it's called. But if you want to make it, it's just an alabaster, a basalt, or a hardened stone with a book, and that gives you this. It also got a little updated today. It's a little bit more informative than it was before, and it's a very nice book. It's very nicely done. I like it, and it shows you here the different tiers, okay, and also all the blocks you need and so on. And there's 4 tiers on each. Also, for example, when you check here, the solar tier 4 array makes 83,000 arithmetic. That is bananas. That's a lot of power, right? But the one we're making today is the tier 2. It makes 6,400, which is already a really nice, especially on our server, because it's always day. Oh, check it out. People are adding. Got Link, Grok, and Toddy. And I added mine up here. I needed to offset mine in the corner, because if I put it right here, it would try to connect to this panel and then make 1 out of it. So I needed to put mine in the corner so they're not connecting. Anyways, you guys see lots of stuff here prepared. Oh, before I forget, I'm gonna take this out. I don't need this one anymore now. Oh, don't break your house. Don't do it. Alright, let me drop this gobbledygook off here, that, and I'm gonna put the book into here together. Not the blocks go down here, the TNT. There we go. Because I also needed to make some better conduits. And we're gonna use these right here, the 21,000 RF a tick. Ooh, over a stack. Nice. So, how do you get started with the actual mod? And that is, you make, of course, the guide first. And then you need to make this assembler here, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys how to make the assembler first. You need to make one alabaster structure block tier 1. And then you upgrade that to a tier 2, just like that. And then you put it with 2 obsidian in here, and then you get this assembler, okay? Hey, ready to assemble, nice. But by itself, it doesn't do anything. But once we place down a block, and then you left-click it, it will tell you the blocks you need. Of course, the guide here shows you the same information, so you don't really, you can prepare everything the way I did it. It took me a long time to prepare this today because I wanted to have everything ready, but I wanted to show you guys a few of the recipes here at least, okay? And then when you have all the items and you keep right-clicking that first block here, you always have to put down the controller first. Then it just adds the blocks for you. Similar to how Blood Magic does it with the runes. I think that's what they're called. Whatever those blocks are that you need for the rituals. Alright, I'm going to need 56 of these solar cells. 50 for the actual solar panels and 6 to make the... God, I hope I'm recording. Yes, I just double-checked on my other screen. Not that I'm crafting all this and then you guys are missing out. And 6 of these we need for other things here. 4 of these right there. We need to make 4 solar panel controller tier 1. And then we upgrade those like that. And 2 more in there to the tier 2s. Alright, so we got those. Alright, now we got the solar panel controller. Okay, ooh, rain. Now we need to make 3 void ore miner controllers, tier 1. And we need to upgrade that with lots of diamonds to the tier 2. By the way, these right here are very easy to make. You just need a lot of this clear glass. The lens is also made with clear glass. And these right here are made with clear glass, iron, and redstone. You know, very cheap. And the way you make the clear glass is nether quartz and sand. You just come. I made like 7 stacks of these and cooked them all up. I actually have plenty of that glass left over for future use. But anyway, here's our tier 2 void ore miner controller. And next, we are going to make the resource. What did I mess up here? What? I'm missing. What's going on? Am I going crazy? I am. These 2 are switched. Okay. Oh, that scared me. I'm like, I know I had everything. All right, so we needed also 3 of these, and then again you upgrade it. Now, there we go. All right. Now, am I getting FPS lag here too? No. All right, that was just probably recording lag. So now we got these, and these 2 are, by the way, are interchangeable. The structure it builds, you could also just have 1 of these and just use the resource miner for a while until you get the mica blocks or anything, and then you can change it out for the ore miner. I'll show you that. In the future, we might change it out. I don't know yet. I don't know how much stuff we'll need. And now these 2 are the same stuff here. All right, I'm gonna make 48 of these tier 1 here and upgrade them in here to the tier 2, just like we did. And those are needed for the solar panels. And then we need another 32 each. So we need 64 altogether of these. And that's going to be for the ore miners, for those 2. And we also need 16 altogether of these modifier cores. Right now, there's different ones here, okay? Right now, we're just gonna make the regular modifier cores. Because for the speed modifier and so on, again, we need mica. So we don't have that yet, but we'll get to it eventually. And then I also need 32 alabaster machine bases. I need 16 each for the ore miner. So that is a lot of crafting, a lot of stuff, right? But we're gonna, all right, I made these also off camera here. They're very simple recipes. If you played expert mode, everything is kind of simple. And I got this, that. Yes, I need 2 chests. I need to make sure I bring 2 chests. And for now, oh, I think I have them in here. Let's see here. Chest. Is it in this one? I only have 1. I did kind of... Alright, let's just make another chest here real quick. Go back here. Yep, alright. Hopefully I have a wooden chest. Perfect. Okay, and let's go ahead and surround this with iron and then both of them with gold. I think that's how it goes. I just want to get 2 gold chests. There's 1 and 2. Alright, so we got 2 gold chests. Perfect. Because I'm going to have to put the stuff that this mines up into something. Until we have our storage system set up. So, let's go over here and start playing around with this. And that is, right here, like I said, the biggest solar panel, which is going to be the tier 4, is 11 by 11. Okay, that's why I placed it already. Right now, I think we're gonna go to 7 by 7. That's the tier 2. And this right here is the top layer. This is going to be a solar panel itself. So I'm actually going to put the controller underneath, just like that, and then break that up there. And now what we can do is just stand here, and you guys see, right-click this. I'm just holding down the right mouse button, and it builds that for you. And then, I thought I'm gonna get an achievement. Alright, maybe I gotta make the tier 1 or whatever. So, there's our first tier 2 solar panel. I'm just gonna do the same thing over here real quick. So we got them both out of the inventory. And let's go ahead. And of course, when I'm done, I'm going to put the rest of the sandstone back in here. I just wanted to make sure that I have it nicely aligned and so on. You know, the distance between the wall and here. I kind of want it to be equal. I think this is a good spot. I was first thinking of putting the solar panels up here. But A, I thought it might look a little bit ugly. And B, I would have to transport the power down here somewhere. And once we are at the biggest one that makes us over 80,000 RF a tick, that's not going to be easy. And I think there's another thing you can do here. Shift right click, we can break the... You see that? It pops them right out into my inventory. So that's really cool. And then, of course, now it's pre-built, built again. If you set this up, by the way, in a creative world or something, and you place down, you don't need to have anything on you but the controller. You just place it down, right-click it with this, and it does it automatically for you, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I'm coming back over here, but now I'm here. So, now from here, I've had problems getting power directly into capacitor banks. Let's just test it real quick. Oh, it does work now. Okay, so I don't need a cable here. So we're just gonna leave that, turn this to... show us that. No, let's go back. Why does it show these symbols here, but not there? Alright, let's just leave it like this. That's fine. Okay, and now down here is gonna be where I'm going to need to set up something. And that is, actually, let me get this into my inventory again, because right here, I need to dig down all the way to bedrock. And I also need to clear out a little bit of room. But I thought I'm going to show you guys something that might be interesting for you. So let me disconnect and let me go into my test world real quick so I can show you guys what I set up there. Because I wanted to know, you know, it shows you in that guide from Environmental Tech, it shows you the dimensions and stuff, right? But while that is good information, sometimes to me it's better to see what it actually looks like when it's finished. Because, you know, you get a better idea of what this looks like. So, these are the 4 different solar panels. This is the one we just built. That's the tier 2. That's going to be the tier 3. And then you see the tier 4 is 11 by 11. It's huge. And then over here is the 2 different miners. Boxed it. Added this out of here. So that's the tier 1. And this is the one we're building, tier 2. So I do kind of want to have, you know, I want to have this visible because it looks cool. And I also would like to be able to get down here. So once we have mica, I can change these cores here to either the speed or efficiency or whatever cores that we want, okay? So you guys see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. But when I upgrade to the tier 3 and the tier 4 is 2 higher. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 7. So this one is 6. So I'm going to make sure that I'd like to have this one here just above the ground. So that tells me I need to dig down 6 into the ground. Just so I have the room ready for when I go from 1 to... I guess I can always just dig it out. So I think right now I'm just going to dig out the... How wide is this? This is 7 by 7 by 5. Yes, and 1 is above the ground. So these are all the ones. And like I told you earlier, you can simply... let me grab this one here. I could simply break this one and put that one there. Okay, because these structures are exactly the same and you can just change them. And I think that Grok actually did that. If you watched his videos, I think he did the resource miner like this first and then changed to the ore miner or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I know I saw it somewhere and I'm like, hey, that is cool that you don't need to tear the whole thing down and then rebuild it again. Okay, so let me go ahead and back into the other world and I'm gonna dig this out real quick and then we set those two up. Before we go back up, I dug down here, where is it? Right there. To get down to the bedrock. And I broke into this little cave and lit it up and stuff. And I found this block here. I have no idea what this is. It doesn't show me on Wayla what it is. So I thought we're gonna break this together because I have no idea what it is. Whoa. I don't want to play. It didn't give me anything. I have no idea what this block was. Not sure. But let's go back upstairs and continue where we were. So I made 2 holes, one over there and one over here. And for the time being, I turned off the guardians here for right now because I keep picking up their drops. And I don't want that. So I did say that I wanted this to be... I need some blocks here real quick. I wanted this block right here. The middle, yes. That one is going to be... It doesn't matter which side I'm doing. It's going to be sticking out the ground like this. And then I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath. Yes, just like that. So now, if I'm not mistaken, I take this bad boy here and just right click and it should build it for us. You guys see the whole structure. And it is done. Looks pretty cool down here, I think. And also these lenses here, we can exchange for different color lenses. But I think you can just exchange them and then you get different items. You guys remember from Mine Factory Reloaded, there was this laser drill with the pre-charges and stuff. And you were able to put in the different color lenses. I remember, I think yellow gave you more glowstone and gold. If you used blue, it gave you more diamonds or lapis and so on. But unfortunately, in the book here, it does not tell us anything. It just tells us that we can add modifiers and stuff, but it doesn't tell you exactly what. So I'm going to have to look into that. But I think overall, I'm just going to leave it default with the white one, so we get a little bit of everything. I like this structure. I think it's really neat made. All right, let's build the other one first, and then we'll power them up. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I just had to cough really bad. And I wanted to make sure that I cut that out. Alright, so here's the second one. And let's do the same thing. And again, later on I could exchange this here. Of course, if I go to a tier 3 or tier 4, I'm going to need to make it wider and deeper. But for now, I think I'm going to just add glass here or something. Or maybe leave it like this. I don't know. Is there any spawning spots? No, there's none. Okay, cool. So we got it all. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, perfect. All the blocks are gone. So I did count right. I'm happy about that. Now, how do we want to do this? We had this bad boy right here. Let's place this. I think I'm going to go power here. Yes. And then now here we're going to put 1 conduit. But before we do that, I'm going to put a chest here. And the chests we are going to put towards the inside. It automatically spits out into an adjacent inventory. Okay. So this chest here, it will put the items. And it's smart enough, if the adjacent inventory is full, these will turn off, which is really cool, okay? You know what? I want to test this. I'm not gonna have... It's gonna dig up one thing. Which one is this, by the way? This is the resource miner. Okay, so let's just put this here. Whoa, that was scary. And you guys see it's drawing a lot. Let's turn... And it's already done. It's already done. It's got a block now, and I want to see if I turn the input off, if it will just go to 0. Yes. So that is awesome, guys. That tells me that when this thing doesn't have anything else to do because the inventory is full, it will stop and it doesn't draw any more power, which is really nice. That's I liked it. It's smart made. And I think I'm going to... Nah, let's just put the chest right now so you guys can see. It should have put an item. Oh, maybe now it's gonna do it. Wait, does this resource miner need less than the ore miner? Let's check. Resource miner tier 2. Energy cost 10,000 RF per duration. Energy buff of 1 million. Duration is 150 ticks. Minimum 20. I think this means that if I change these modifier cores to the speed one, it will never be faster than 20 ticks. 20 ticks is... It's 1 second. Yes. 20 Minecraft ticks is 1 second. It is doing something. Wait a second. Is it not giving me an item? Am I doing something wrong? Is there a laser? There's no laser. Did I forget something? Does it look like there is something missing? I can't tell. It also doesn't tell you when a structure is done or not. Or maybe it does. Bottom laser core must be sea bedrock. Any block below the laser core must let light through. The lens can be colored. Uses 10,000 RF per mine before modifier. So why is there nothing in here yet? Let's go set the other one. Or let's actually just double check. This one looks the same to me. Alright, let's just see. Capacitor bank. That right there. Charging, it's fluctuated. This doesn't go to exactly 6400 and then stay there. Alright, let's put this guy here and hook this up. And it's draining really fast. The ore miner uses a lot more power. The other one's at 10,000. This one costs 6 million per duration. So for every 6 million RF, I'm getting 1 ore. Okay, I'm just gonna let this go now. Let's double check. No, it's not using any power. Mode disabled. Maybe I have to set it to output on the bottom. And input is set. Now I'm... Alright, there's no laser here. Let's see if this one has a laser. No, it doesn't. This one is still filling also. What am I doing wrong? Output, input, that is set. Yeah, I figured out what the problem is. You guys see I have 32 more alabaster machine bases in here. And that happened when I was digging out all this stuff. I just shift-clicked everything into here and this looked too much like alabaster. So I am pretty sure that because we have the cores here, I just gotta fill everything down there. And now, bam. This is gonna be done. And you see the laser going. Alright, so I just forgot to cover this down here. So let's go back over here. And I got 16 more, and that's exactly what I needed. Alright, so I did not miscount, and I was a little scared there. Alright, there we go. So this thing here already got us back in alabaster. This should be very fast, every 10,000. Look at this. 150 ticks right now. That's what it says, right? Is the cycle. The resource miner, tier 2, 150 ticks. So that is 7.5 seconds. 7.5 seconds. Every 7.5 seconds, we're gonna get a block here. So that is pretty cool. Ooh, red sand and so on. So that is nice. And of course, I want the mica first. And I think we can get all kinds of stuff. In Grok's shop, I saw sponges and mycelium and podzol and so on. So that's going to be very interesting. I think I'm not going to do anything until this chest is full, because then I should see... Ooh, hardened stone. Then I should see that all the different things we can get. Now, my question is it also going to get things like the chisel marble, the chisel limestone, and so on? But I think I'm just going to wait for a while, you know, before I finish up the episode, to see how many things we're getting here. So I can show you guys, because I want to do one more little project here today. And ooh, look at this. Oh, that's because the thing was full. You can't throw enough energy at this, okay? This is going to be much slower. But yeah, we're also going to get glowstone. Oh, immersive engineering, uranium ore. What is uranium ore used for? What? There's uranium in immersive engineering now? Block of uranium. Oh. Yeah, okay. What are you used for? Lab? I'm pretty sure there's something new in immersive engineering. I can't wait to get started with that. What else do we have here? Gold and so on. So that is nice. And yeah, I have this here, which I really don't need. I could just go straight into it, right? Because, well, there's never ever going to be anything in here, because it's always just going to use all the power that it gets for this. But over here, well, we're staying full. So if I turn this off right now, the input, let's see how much this one draws. Seriously, that's it? Yeah, I think we're gonna be siphoning some power from this. I'm making 6400 RF with this, and I'm only using 60. Wow. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I'm happy, because we can use that for something else. So I hope that black hardened clay. Oh, we even get that stuff. I like this. This is... I think I'm gonna let this go, because this means that, you know, once you have storage drawers full of everything, I never need to worry about building blocks. If I want to start another project and so on. Wanted to see if there's hardened stone bricks. They might look pretty good for something. Who knows? Alright, cool. So we're gonna let these go, and I'm gonna make sure to show you guys before the episode is over all the goodies that we're getting. Now, let me see here. Let me just put this back. We don't need this for a while now. I can actually put these two. Alright. I was thinking a lot about storage system, because I would like to, you know, clean up, obviously. I don't know what I'm going to use this room down here for, okay? I might leave... No, I think I'm also going to move this over to the temple. I don't want to have anything in here that has to do with storage and machines and so on. And then the same over here. All the goodies that we're getting from these in the future, I want to automatically go down there. So I don't need to come up here and, you know, pick up... Let's say I need more diamonds, and I get the diamond essence. Look at this. I got 77 more stacks of diamond essence. That's bananas. So yeah, I want everything to be moved over there. Removing the storage network sucked, because it was a really good mod, right? It was really awesome. It has the export buses, import buses, and so on. I wanted to use that, and I'm kind of glad we got rid of it before I got started with the storage system. Otherwise, I would have probably had to change everything over today. The other way we can do it is Ender IO. With the Ender IO right here, it's this thing right there. The inventory panel, and we can hook up things via the regular item conduits, and then we can use... Where are they? I think they are down here. Those are the filters right here. The remote awareness upgrade. you add those, and then wherever you have things, you can access them and also put things back. You need, of course, the... I think you need to have something to send items back. Maybe another awareness upgrade. I don't know. And there's also these remotes and stuff. But done that before. And then I stumbled across this. I was playing on a patron server, and Wild Rascal pointed this out to me. That because he was also changing over. You know, Easy Storage, for example, also has a lot of problems with mostly crashing your client. And Easy Storage, we're also having a problem with this right here, the extraction port, that actually caused a server crash loop until I MC edited that out in somebody's space. So Easy Storage is awesome. It's a really cool mod, but it does crash your client very often when you're trying to craft it and stuff, right? So I don't want to use that either right now. Well, we're halfway there, guys. Wild Rascal pointed this out to me. I was really blown away. Actually, how much does it cost to make this? Let me make one of these here real quick. Yeah, no. No, I don't want to. Let me just take this card out. It doesn't matter. So we're just keeping this one right now. Yep, I just took out the remote. We're just tied to these two right here. These two drives that holds all my tools and, you know, all the sandstone and so on you guys just saw. And you guys remember a couple episodes ago, I wasn't very impressed about the storage terminal, right? The way you put items in and pull them out. But after listening to Wild Rascal, check this out. I can take the storage control module, which is tied to that storage scanner over here. Right? You guys remember that? We made the storage scanner here, and then I set it to 20 block radius and set scan, and that shows you all the storages, everything I have, all the machines. Look at this, everything I have access to. And by the way, before somebody starts screaming cheater, creative capacitor bank. It's only the icon it shows you here. I noticed that on the patron server. I'm like, oh, how do people get creative capacitor banks, right? But you guys see here, it shows basic capacitor bank, and when I double click to highlight it, it's this one here. So it's just a display arrow in here that it shows you the capacitor, the creative one, but it's not actually one. So now check it out. This card is tied to this. The way you tie it is simply shift right click. It's set to this block now. And I can put this into this remote. And now from anywhere in the world, let's go somewhere. I just take my word for it. If I would go to the Nether now, it works also, okay? A right click. I have access to this storage scanner, and I have access to everything in it. So I can pull everything out, and I need to start this first, otherwise it doesn't go back in, and it's back in. So I was thinking of using this, at least right now, maybe until I figure something else out, because I think this is amazing, having access to this, right? And supposedly, I haven't tried this yet, you can even craft. Alright, maybe I gotta star it. I have to click on here. So I don't know, maybe I need another upgrade or something to do that. But I thought that we can craft in here. What does this mean? Export to first routable. I craft now? No. Alright, so we cannot craft. Alright, now I need to test this though. Let me get rid of this just so it's empty. I need to find out now, can I craft if I use this storage terminal? I don't remember. Put that back in here. And let's do the same thing here. Aha. So, oh, but I took it out of my inventory. Let me send this back. It does craft from there, but not when I have it in my modular tablet here. So maybe there's a trick. Maybe there's something I can do with it. If you guys know if we can craft in the tablet, I mean, that would be amazing, guys, right? If you can craft from that directly. But here's how I see it. Let me run this by you guys real quick. A very central location around this, because I'm going to have the storage scanner. Let's count real quick. Let's say we have it right there in the middle. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if I had it up there, it would go to here. So any storage on this side in here, I would have there. Now, question is though, if I don't place it in the middle here, because I don't think I'm gonna have, you know, storage is this way. I guess the only ones I would like to have access to, that would be awesome, is, whoops, gotta go down one more, is these guys right here. And possibly these. So, let's see here real quick. Where am I here? What are you? A stone slab. That is here. Oh boy. Fix all this later. So, to here. So, 20 blocks from here. Let me... let's try it. We don't need the storage scanner over there. I can just take it with me real quick. And for the time being, because like I'm probably gonna move a lot of this stuff over between episodes, I'm just gonna take this power source here real quick and the storage scanner. All right, good. Sorry guys, but I kind of want to show you on camera what my thought process is behind all that. So, what was this again here? I am I'm directly there. Okay, so that's good. So it is here. So that would be, let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go here first. So that's 21. Because I don't know if it goes including this 20 that way or not. But we'll see in 1 second. Scan 20. Oh my. All this stuff here shown up. It's showing me all of the things we get from the farm. All these show up, so that's good. Storage is... That's the... Yeah, that's the way I send it over to spawn. You see, there's another creative capacitor bank. Modular storage. What do you have? It does reach it. There's also the furnace, and there's the other ones, the prismarine, where the fish... Where's the ones with the fish? Come on. Right, no? Right there. That's the fish and the fish. This is the cooked and the uncooked. So if I have it right here, I have to try this now. What if I go one more? Because now it should not show those up anymore. Let's just test it. So scan 20. That's exactly it, guys. So right here is the magical marker. Right there. And now I can go up to here. And then let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20. So it will go to here. And now let's count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And to here. So that is that? No. That does not reach the, whatchamacallit, the void miners. Now, my other question is also infused. Because we can infuse these. Does that mean if I infuse it that the range would go up? RF Tools Manual, what does it cost to make you? Let's go ahead and make one of these real quick. And see if it tells us, you know, how cool would it be if we can increase the, increase the range on that? What did it say? I just need 1, 2, 3, 4 and a book. Where's my books? Do I have a book? Probably not. Let's just get 1, 2, 3. And let's get a leather. Whoop, there. And let's make a book real quick. Getting confused. Here we go. Let's make this RF2's manual real quick and see if that tells us here something. Storage scanner. Block the surrounding area. Yep, you can then select an inventory. Blah, blah, blah. I just needed to do some reading when you hover over this and hold down shift. It shows infusing bonus reduced power consumption. So we cannot make the radius larger. Which is okay. Because I was thinking about this for a bit here. I do want to actually keep this separate down here. This whole thing. You know, if I need prismarine blocks, I just go there and get me 10 stacks. Something like that. I don't think I need to have access to that. And then I was thinking, overall, I believe that I'd rather have this side here. This entire area. I don't think I'm going to be able to come over here. Now, there's no way. And there's no reason. I don't need to have access to this stuff either. Okay? All this gobbledygook down here. There's no reason for that. By the way, that was the reason I wanted to have all this rotten flesh, because initially I thought I'm going to go with the nutrient distillation. We still might use it for something else. Possibly blood magic automation. It would be nice to have a separate system for that and so on. But anyways, so thinking about this, if I'm central here, I don't think I'm going to ever be able to get all the way to the edge here, there, or there. So what I was thinking is we're just going to use this room up here for storage. Okay, this should be big enough for what I needed, okay? And I figured we're going to set up, you guys see I crafted a bunch of things and I brought some more things with me. And I just wanted to run by you guys what my idea is behind this setup now. And then I'm going to need to spend probably an entire day laying this out, figuring out all the different items that I want to have here, and so on and so on. And I need to move everything. You know, that's gonna be a long, boring process that I don't want to do on camera. But like I said, I want to make sure to run this by you guys before I get started on it. So it's easier to explain right now. Okay, so let's just put a drawer controller right here. And I'm gonna leave the spot over it. I'm gonna put 2 compacting drawers here for right now and 2 regular drawers. Okay, and you guys know how these work. We put iron in here. It gives us nuggets, blocks, access automatically. And then here we're going to do some gold, here we're going to do some glass, and here we're going to do some spruce wood. And now everything is in there, right? And now I'm thinking is, let's see here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. If I put it here, let's just put it. I'd like to set it up so it only scans what is up here. So let me put this one right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the leg spike 4. So if I go over here, I'm just gonna have to go up to 6. Right? What is this here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's go to 7 and scan. And I'm hoping that it will only show me this. Yes. Oh, I also forgot. Let's see here real quick. I think I have... Yeah, I have these right here with me that I use as my ender chests for... So let's put this one over here. And I have stuff in here, right? Oh yeah, that's access to the same... This is... Yeah, I remember now. It's been a while since I used those. So let's scan again, and there it is. Now, the way it's gonna work is that I'm gonna set this drawer here to routable. And then next, this storage modularly. I don't want to directly access the compacting drawers and so on. So I would probably set this one here to the bottom, 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 bottom. So the stars are on top, right? And if I go to the drawer, you guys see I don't need to the controller. I don't need to go directly to the actual compacting drawers and so on. And I can take things out from here. Okay, so I'm taking a stack out right there. And it's going to put it in from the top to the bottom. So I always want to make sure it checks the controller first, because if there's a compacting drawer or a storage drawer for it, I want it to go in there first. And if all that is full, then I'm going to have an array of these. I'm going to probably make quite a lot more of the ones I already have. I think I have, how many do I have? 6? 6, yes. I don't know. I'm probably going to make altogether like 20. So we're never going to run out of room. But for example... If I take something out of here, let's say out of this guy right here, I'm going to take out this prismarine, okay? And you guys see right now there's 66 in there. If I put them back, it's 130. Oh, I have to keep this checked so it only goes to these, okay? So it will never, I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to say. It will never put these in these before it checked this drawer controller here. That's the important thing. And another thing, by the way, oh, it did finally use power. Okay, when you scan, that's the only time this uses power. Let's double check. 49,780. Let me take out some wood. 49,680. Let's put it back. 660. Okay, so it does use every time you use it a little bit, which is no problem. We got plenty. And I can put everything in there. So, but now my next thought is, I'm going to have these cards here. I'm going to just tie them all real quick. Because they don't have... Actually, do they have a limit? No. And this is my thinking now. Okay, so for example, over here in the blood magic area, where would I want it? Probably, let's say right here. I'm gonna put one right there. Put this in here. And now I have access to all my storage here and I can craft. And then, for example, whatever we're gonna have over in this area. I'm just spreading them out right now, guys. Just so you get the idea. I'm gonna put this guy. Again, I have access to everything. And I can have one over there. And I can also put one back up here. I took it down just now. I don't want it on to be... Actually, maybe right now I would want it to be here. Oh, I can show you. That's actually pretty good. Let's just put it here right now. It doesn't matter. And I tie it, okay? And now let's say I want to... I'm not going to use this one anymore, okay? I break it. I come here. Shift click into it and it's gone. And it's going to have put it into here. So if we search for drawer, there it is. That's that drawer I just put in there. And in this one, it should also have the redstone... upgrade right there. Those are the two I just put in. So this is actually really cool if I have the storage right here central. And I can just keep putting these terminals wherever I want them. I think this is awesome. I'm loving this. So I have one out there and then we can put one back in here once everything is gone. Let's say we want it to be here. Now I can't be there. There's the receiver. We can't have it there. Let's put it here. And let's put the last one in there. So I hope it makes sense, guys. I'm really excited, actually, about this kind of storage system. Yeah, it is not as easy as to just, you know, scroll through everything you have. But after a while, you have so many items. You remember in Applied Energistics, in the ME system, you started to also, you know, start typing. And instead of showing it up, I just have to click on it. And then I see, and I got what I wanted. So I hope, if you guys have any other ideas, please feel free to... chime in. Let me know if you think another system would be better, or how I could make this one better or smarter. But otherwise, I think I'm going to get started with this anyways. Until next episode, I want to have all my storage down there. I'm going to need to make a lot of compacting drawers for all the metals and gems and so on. And I'm also going to take everything I have here and turn it into the actual item. So, meaning, you know, I'm going to take gold out and make the actual ingots. There's no reason to make the ore because doubling will only give me that. So I want to get rid of all these essences because we have the void miners now going. You know what I mean? All right, so last thing we're gonna do now is check on hour 2. First, we're gonna head over to the ore miner. It's right here. Oh, wow. Holy shnikes, that's a lot of stuff already. Only 1 gold, but 2 diamonds. How do you get more diamonds than gold? Right, silver from nickel. Let's sort it here. Also, ardite. We're also gonna get cobalt, and we're also gonna get this stuff here. Buoy, Bayou. Oh man, what is it called? It is from Utilities. I think it's from Ender Utilities. No, it is the... Whether I made one of those before. This stuff right here. It's from Quark. Ender Biotite. I think we're gonna get some of this also, if I'm not mistaken. We got something from the end, if I remember right. But we'll see. Next time, I'm sure I'm gonna be able to show you guys, and I want to make sure to have a storage drawer, compacting drawer for every one of these. And then, of course, very soon, we're gonna have to set up some ore processing, which I am pretty sure I'm going to use immersive engineering. I want to stay away from mechanism as much as I can. I don't want to use it. And let's check this. Oh, wow. Look at all the different colors. That's like heaven for building. I love it. Oh, 3 mica. Nice. No sponges yet? What is this? Let's check here real quick. Environmental tech, Minecraft. Environmental tech, no chisel. So it looks like we're only gonna get Minecraft and environmental tech blocks, which is fine. The other stuff I can always use my... Oh, I don't even know where I have it. Oh, right there. My digital miner. If I need a lot more... Well, alabaster I'm gonna get, but let's say limestone or something from chisel, I can always set up the digital miner in the mining world and get me a bunch that way. That is it, guys. Long episode again, but I had a lot of fun setting this up, and I'm really happy that now we're getting... And I'm starting to have my memory leak again. Been having that. No, it was just a one-time thing. It usually, when I start getting a memory leak, I just did it again. I stutter, like every few seconds I get stuck, and I just gotta restart my game. Even though I am on... Oh, memory just dumped a gig. I'm at 3 gig running of 4, so... I don't know what's going on. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode, guys, and let me hear all about the storage system, what you guys think, if it's going to be cool, and if you have any recommendations. And otherwise, I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.